Okay, hi everyone, Daryl here. Okay, I'm just going to do this video, and this is actually a preview to our Bangkok Property Tour on June the 14th and 15th. We hold this tour every quarter, and our tour runs for 2 days. We used to have it for 3 days, but then uh, some were complaining that it was a bit too much walking for 3 days. So we shrunk it down for 2 days, and the 2 day tour has been running for quite a long period of time already. So our next one is happening on the June 14 and 15, and our tours run for just about the whole day, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you're keen, right, you can actually go to our website, bangkokpropertytour.com, and our website is actually investbangkokproperty.com. So, okay, we hold quarterly property tours, and the unique thing about property tours is that there's actually no catered transport, so you must be willing to walk, but you will actually get a better understanding of the various location and developments. And what you need to do is that you need to bring along at least 5,000 Thai baht for food and transport. You will need to have a rabbit card and MRT card. So if you do not have one, you just show up on the first day. Then my colleague and I, Kevin and I, right, will actually show you guys how to buy if you don't know. If not, then on the first day you just have your rabbit card, this yellow orangey thing, and then this MRT card. So the Sky Train, the one that goes along the main Sukhumvit Road, the one above ground, we use this. Okay, the rabbit card, and then the underground subway, the metro, we use this, the blue color one. Okay, so these two cards are important because we will not be taking any catered transport, so we don't have like a van or whatsoever. You need this so that you can travel along the Bangkok rail system. Okay, so the tour is happening on Friday and Saturday, and you should aim to arrive the day before, which is Thursday. So at least arrive one day before the tour, and then stay near Asok BTS or where Terminal 21 is, because the meeting point for the first day of the tour is going to be the Terminal 21 entrance. We've always met at Terminal 21 entrance. Uh, this Terminal 21 entrance, right, or Asok BTS, is actually the intersection between the uh, green color BTS line and the blue color MRT line. Yeah, so the need to wear comfortable clothing and walking shoes. Bangkok uh, is hot, okay, and even though most of the developments are close to train stations, but just that short little distance, right, is actually quite substantial because we're going to quite a few places. So imagine you come out of the train station, then you walk to the development, and then sometimes the train is full, so you won't get a seat. And then try to wear walking shoes. If you're comfortable with sandals, then so be it. I mean, me myself, I've been walking around Bangkok in sandals most of the time, but yeah, try to wear walking shoes. Okay, so the developments are close to train stations or in popular locations. Uh, Most of the developments that we are going to, right, like I think like just about all of them, they are all close to train stations, except for one which is for a few which are around Thong Lo or Ekamai area. So if you guys are familiar with Bangkok, you will actually know that Thong Lo and Ekamai, they are very popular with the Japanese expatriates and just about any foreigner living in Bangkok. There are a lot of good restaurants, very famous Japanese food. Uh, it's a more upmarket place in Bangkok. So that is the only location which is not close to the train station. And just a point to note, right? My colleagues and I, we do not work with a particular developer. That means that there's no developer who asks us to do this tour, and we do not receive sponsorship from any developer. That is the main reason why. Well, not the main reason why. That's one of the reasons why we don't cater transport as well. Nobody is paying us any money to hold the tour, and we're not receiving any extra remuneration other than our commission from closing any of the properties on sale from the various developers. But uh, to most of them, we'll just inform them that we are bringing clients to view properties. They know that we have a quarterly property tour, but uh, yeah, and if they inform us that they would like to uh, chauffeur you guys around, we will politely reject them because we want to be as agnostic as possible. We want to be as unbiased as possible, and show you guys uh, the different locations in Bangkok and where are the popular spots for investments. And yeah, so we can't work with just one particular developer. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, is that I'm actually going to go through where we are going. So if I'm going to use our Invest Bangkok property map. So if you guys are not familiar yet, our website is actually investbangkokproperty.com. Okay, so just scroll all the way down. You want to sign up for the Bangkok Property Tour, right? Then please click on this link here. If not, then what you can do is that you can scroll all the way down. We actually have a Invest Bangkok Property map. What it does is that it actually plots out all the completed and uncompleted projects which developers have gotten us to sell, and then after that we plot it all on the Invest Bangkok property map. And if you're keen to see where is it in relation to the train line or amenities like maybe or government officers or that, you can actually use the map. I have another video which guides you guys on how to do that. So what we're going to do, right, is that we're going to go through the map, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do for this tour. Okay, so on day one, which is on Friday, right, we are actually going to meet at Terminal 21 here, which is at the entrance, which is Asok BTS. So where Asok BTS is, right, so for Bangkok, even though this is like the interchange of the green Sukhumvit BTS line and the blue Metro MRT line, the two stations, right, even though they are next to each other, they're not named the same name. So literally, you have to come out from Asok BTS, go down the escalator and enter into Sukhumvit MRT. It's sheltered all the way, but yeah, it's a hassle where you have to tap in and tap out. So first day, right, 10 a.m. we're meeting at Asok BTS, which is here. Okay, so once we meet at Asok BTS, we will go through who does not have a rabbit card or MRT card. Just we'll get you guys to buy. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to take the BTS down to Thong Lo BTS. Okay, so where Thong Lo BTS is, right, it's actually the site of the show flat of Noble B19 and Noble B33 by Noble Development. So this project is actually Noble B19, this one here. Okay, and this other project here, right, is Noble B33. Okay, so where it is, right, if you guys know Pom Pom, right, then you will know EM Quartier and Emporium. So one station down is Thong Lo. We will actually go down to this Noble Remix 2. So Noble Remix 2, right, the first level of Noble Remix 2 is actually the show flat of Noble B19 and Noble B33. So we will actually come here to view projects which are located at close to Terminal 21 and Pom Pong BTS station. Okay, so from here, right, we'll end up here at 10:30, and we'll take about 45 minutes. Then we'll travel down to Beatnik Sukhumvit 32, which is here. So from here, right, we'll just walk down and we'll look at this project called Beatnik Sukhumvit 32. So by SC Asset, Beatnik Sukhumvit 32 is a really luxurious product. It's already completed. So B19 and B33 are uncompleted, but Sukhumvit 32, Beatnik Sukhumvit 32 is completed. So we'll actually see how a real high-end condominium in Bangkok looks like. This one is pretty much one of the higher end condominiums in the area. Then next, right, is that from here we'll actually walk back to Thong Lo BTS, and what we're going to do is that we're going to travel down the BTS line by passing Ekamai, Prakanon, Onut, and we're going to end up at Punawiti. So when we end up at Punawiti, the main reason why we're at Punawiti is because we're going to Wisdom 101. So Wisdom 101 is actually a development by Magnolia Quality Development Corporation. Okay, it's actually sheltered all the way to this mall called the Third Place. So we're going to have lunch at the Third Place. It's actually the mall which is right in front of the three condominiums, which are Wisdom Connect, Wisdom Essence, and Wisdom Inspire. So we're going to see Wisdom Essence and Wisdom Inspire. Okay, this place is rather interesting because it's actually ASEAN's largest digital innovation hub. Google Academy is there. Huawei is there as well. It's quite ironic because now Google and Huawei, they have some issues working with each other. Yeah, but Google is there. Huawei is there. Their offices are there. So literally, if let's say the tenants, they stay at the condominiums behind, they will find that commuting to work is just merely like 20 meters, and you enter into the Third Place mall, and above it, right, is actually where all the offices are. So this place is quite interesting because if you follow our YouTube channel, uh, we've always told buyers that after Onut, maybe the tenant demand from tenants is a lot lesser. But this one is interesting because there is actually a pool of tenants, natural catchment. There's a catchment area for tenants, and they're all working in this Wisdom 101. The whole thing is like an enclosed area, workspace, condominium, shopping mall. So we're going to take a look at this. Then so lunch at Third Place at 12:45. Then we'll walk behind to Wisdom 101, the three condominiums, to take a look. And after that, we'll leave at 3:30. So at 4 p.m., right, we're going to take from here, right, I think most probably we're going to take a taxi, or we'll just use the Grab app or Uber app to call a cab, and we'll actually travel down to Rhythm Ekamai Estate. So Ekamai is, so we're actually traveling back to where we came from. So which is here. So Rhythm Ekamai Estate is here. Okay. So this condominium is developed by AP, one of the larger developers in Bangkok. So we're going to take a look at Rhythm Ekamai Estate, and after that, we're actually going to walk around towards Park Origin Thong Lo. So this is actually Thong Lo, and if you guys are familiar with the party scene in Bangkok, this is actually where you can find quite a lot of high-end bars. There's a very famous bar called the Iron Fairies here. Personally, for myself, I have my meals and my morning brunch and tea time here, around here, if I have the time. So we're going to take a look at two condominiums. This is actually Rhythm Ekamai Estate, and then the next one we're going to go is Park Origin Thong Lo. But in between, right, when we walk towards Park Origin Thong Lo, Don Don Donki Mall is here. It just opened like a couple of months ago, so it's interesting to actually just go by and see. So in future, right, there's going to be a grey line, and there's a station called Thong Lo 10. So this is actually Thong Lo Soi 10. So well, generally I would think that if you call the station Thong Lo 10, then your your train station should be along Thong Lo Soi 10. So it should be along this stretch, this Thong Lo Soi 10. Okay, then after that, right, we'll go to J Avenue, which is here, and we're gonna take a look at the show flat of Kun Bayo by Sansiri. So this is another luxury property category that we're going to take a look at. So it's really high end, and yeah, and we're going to close off the first day of the tour here at J Avenue. So we'll end around 6 p.m. and then you guys can go and hang around this area. I would definitely recommend you guys to take a look at the commons or even where J Avenue is, right, just across the road. Here are all very, very good restaurants. And if let's say you guys are into like want to listen to some live bands, everything is around here. Okay, so that's for day one. So for day two, right, what we're gonna do is that so you guys are all staying at Asok BTS, right? Close to Asok BTS. What you're gonna do, right, is that you're gonna take 2 stations down to Plonchit. So for Plonchit, right, we'll meet at 10 a.m. on the second day at Plonchit BTS, and at 10:15 we'll actually take a look at Noble Plonchit. So this is literally located 1 minute from Plonchit BTS, and this is Wireless Road here. This Wireless Road. Okay, so a lot of people ask you where is the most central part of Bangkok, and Wireless Road is the most central part of Bangkok. Okay, for reasons which I've mentioned countless times already. The main reason why it's called Wireless Road is not because there's no wires. You can just go to Wireless Road and see there are tons of wires there. It's because the first broadcasting station of Bangkok was actually placed there. So that's the main reason why it's called Wireless Road, because they did a topographic study. Then they realized that that's the most central part of Bangkok, whereby they could send radio signals to the whole of Bangkok city. So this is where central Bangkok is, which is Wireless Road. There's this 98 Wireless by Sansiri, and like a 2 bedroom is now going for about 3+ million US dollars, 3+ million US dollars, not Thai baht, US dollars, which is really, 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 really expensive, not just in Bangkok terms, but even for property buyers in places like Hong Kong or Singapore. 2 million plus for a 2 bedroom condominium, it's really, really expensive. So the US ambassador's residence is here as well, and here is all embassies. So at 10:15 we'll be at Noble Plonchit. We'll take a look at this completed project already. And what we're going to do, right, is that for the second day, right, you guys don't eat so much for your breakfast. If you can, you may want to skip breakfast. So what we're going to do is that we're going to have breakfast at Central Embassy. We'll actually show you a Bangkok Bank branch whereby you can actually open your bank account if you have a property in Bangkok. So previously, I normally get my clients to open at the Bangkok Bank at Sukhumvit Store 11, but recently we found this Bangkok Bank which is a lot more, I think, nicely renovated. It's quite a nice branch. I think it's the nicest Bangkok Bank branch. So we'll actually go to the one at Central Embassy to take a look at the Bangkok Bank branch, and then we'll have our so-called brunch or coffee break at Open House, which is on the top level of Central Embassy here. Okay, so at 12:30, right, we'll leave, and what we're going to do is that we're going to take the BTS from Plonchit. We'll take down to Ratatouille. So we'll go past Chit Long, we'll go past Siam BTS, and we will end up here at Ratatouille. So Ratatouille is actually just 1 station away from Siam, where Siam Paragon is, and we're going to go to this development called the Address Siam Ratatouille. It's not completed yet, but there's a show flat right there. So we're going to go to the show flat of the Address Siam Ratatouille, so by AP group again, and the address is the luxury category type of property. So every developer in Bangkok actually has like the high end, then the investment grade, then the mass market. So this one is the luxury category for AP. So the Address Siam Ratatouille is here. So what we're going to do is that we're going to visit the site, the show flat at 12:30, and then we will actually go off, and we will actually end up and we'll actually travel down to Ari, which is here. So we go down a few stations. After Victory Monument, Sanampao, then we'll end up at Ari. So 3 stations from Ratatouille. We'll go to Ari for our late lunch. We'll have lunch about 1:45. We'll be bringing you guys to eat khao soi, which is actually a northern Thai dish. It's like curry noodles, and okay, it's just really good. Okay, so just uh, try the khao soi, and if time permits, we'll actually bring you guys to a traditional Thai dessert place, which is all along Soi Ari 1, which is Ari Soi 1. Then what we're going to do is that after lunch, after late lunch, we will actually cross the road and we will visit Noble around Ari by Noble Development. Coincidentally, right, we see quite a lot of Noble projects. One of the main reasons, I don't know how they do it, but a lot of their projects, right, are really very close to the BTS station. So if you see Noble Plonchit, right, the first condominium, right, is literally from Plonchit BTS. You come out and then you just walk a couple of steps and then you enter into the condominium. So I don't know how Noble does it, but a lot of their condominiums are very well located. Okay, so we're going to look at Noble around Ari, which is here. Okay, then we're going to leave at 3:30 and we're going to travel down to Ideal Q Sapang Kwai, which is over at Sapang Kwai BTS station, which is 1 station away. This one is actually by Ananda. So from Sapang Kwai BTS station, we just come down and then we'll take a look at Ideal Q Paho Sapang Kwai, which is here. And after this, we will travel down to, we'll take actually the BTS station. With the BTS, we'll take down and we'll change onto the MRT line. So from the MRT line, we'll travel down towards Ratchada Pisek. So the Ratchada Pisek, we'll actually take a look at the Teak Ratchada 19, which is here. So where Ratchada Pisek MRT station is, right, it's actually 1 station away from Lat Pral. So if you guys know Lat Pral is going to be there's going to be a line that intersects at Lat Pral. And if you guys are familiar with Pahan Yotin, right, the largest central mall is actually at Pahan Yotin station, which is Central Plaza Lat Pral. If you have the time, right, do travel down to Central Plaza Lat Pral and take a look. The number of people that are at this location, right, is literally crazy. It's always packed. And if you take a look at like the online portals, right, you see that actually the demand for Lat Pral properties is actually quite strong. And this area, right, is quite close to this Chatuchak Bangsar area. So where the Grand Station is, right, the Bangsar Grand Station and everything, the high-speed rail, all developing in this area. So Central Plaza Lat Pral is actually located in the Grove area, and Ratchada Pisek, right, is actually here. So we'll actually end up at the Teak Ratchada 19, which is here. And after this, we will travel down towards Thailand Cultural Center MRT station, which is here. And we'll take a look at Noble Revolve Ratchada, Noble Revolve 1 and Noble Revolve 2, which is actually the closest to Thailand Cultural Center. So the here, right, is the stock exchange of Thailand. It's actually just across the road. This is the stock exchange of Thailand, and then there's AIA Capital Center, and the China Embassy is here as well. So if you guys are familiar, right, just go 1 station down. It's actually Ramanai, which is where they I mean, a lot of people are saying that it's the new CBD of Bangkok. But we've always been, I mean, me personally, I've always tried to promote Thailand Cultural Center. The main reason is because eventually there's an orange line which is going to intersect at Thailand Cultural Center. So whenever there's intersection, right, the convenience is going to be there. So there's when you go to Thailand Cultural Center, you'll see that there's already provision for the orange line which is coming up, and it's not just in talks. The orange line is actually being constructed as we speak. Works are being done, and it will open in, let me see, it will open when, let me draw out from the map. So the train lines, 2024. So another 5 years, this line will open up. Okay, so so we actually end at Thailand Cultural Center, and if you guys want to go to the night market, which is the Talat Road 5 night market behind Esplanade shopping mall, then we just call it a day. That's the end of the tour, and then so we try to end the tour at places whereby you guys can actually have your evenings to yourself. So it's actually behind. So Talat Road 5 night market is actually one of the, in my opinion, one of the more happening night markets. You can actually take a look at the night market just behind Esplanade Esplanade shopping mall, which is right next to Thailand Cultural Center MRT station. Yeah, so that's all for the tour, and it's going to take 2 days. So if you're keen to sign up, right, just WhatsApp me at this number, or you can WhatsApp Kevin at this number, and just inform us so that we will know that we have to wait for you on that day itself. And if you are not sure about which day it is, then it's June 14 and 15. And if you want to see like past videos of the tour, right, you can go to our Invest Bangkok Property YouTube channel. You can scroll all the way down, and you can find the Bangkok Property Tour videos here. If not, then you can go to bangkokpropertytour.com. Okay, and so sometimes we work with some bloggers, and we'll be getting support from our colleagues Sean and Agnes. They run TRC, which is Trinity Relocation Consultant Company Limited. So normally for clients who purchase properties from us, then TRC will be one to do the property management, rent out or resell your property. Yeah, so if you're keen on joining us for the tour and you want to know what our previous tours look like, then please take a look at the videos. We posted up all the videos on our YouTube channel, and you can view the playlist on our bangkokpropertytour.com website. Yeah, so that's all from me, Daryl, signing off, and hope to see you at the Bangkok Property Tour. We try our best to let buyers have a overall view of how the Bangkok property market is and where are the locations which you may consider investing in. And we also let you understand the proximity of the condominium to the public transport, which is mainly the rail network. So we actually let all our buyers understand, and we've been running the tour, and many of these buyers who come for the tour, normally just about no one buys on the spot, and we also do not sell anything during the tour. Clients actually come for the tour, attend the tour already, go back, think about it, understand, digest, watch our videos on our YouTube channel, understand what it is like to own a property in Bangkok, maybe come up with a plan on how to exit, how to whether to rent, whether to sell, come up with a better idea, better understanding of their plans. Then they come back to us and say that, oh, I saw something on the tour, or I want to buy this location. Do you have something? Then we present it to them, and then our clients actually purchase from us. So normally people understand what they are buying. then you won't regret what you're buying. So a lot of times, I try to discourage clients from buying at seminars. And if you really want to know about Bangkok property, I'm here to guide you throughout the tour, and so are my colleagues. Yeah, so please sign up if you're keen to invest in Bangkok properties. It's just 2 days, and it's important that you understand it's going to be not a cheap investment. Bangkok properties generally start from about 200 odd thousand US dollars. So it's gone up pretty much already. Yeah, so just fly down for 1 day. We fly down for these 2 days, and then after that, join us for the tour. To sign up, WhatsApp us, and we hope to see you there. Remember, bring your money. Stay at ASO BTS Terminal 21, and then we'll see you there. And I'll see you at the next video. Okay, see you guys.